Hello, welcome to a unusual, different kind of Let's Play. Today, in this series, we're going to do Mighty Coconuts Walkabout Mini Golf. Now, usually I do puzzle games where I show the puzzles, the story, the game. This is obviously not a puzzle game, though it can be. This is what might be currently one of the best mini golf video games you can get. Let's level set before we go further. If you clicked on these videos to see awesome trick shots, hole-in-ones, even good golf, this isn't the series for you. Consequently, also major spoilers. If you're coming here to find out where the lost balls are, where the fox hunts are, and some of the other things, again, wrong video series. This is just showing off the game. So, if you want the lost balls, fox hunts, and other things, look for Inner Princess VR. He has very nice, short, concise videos, unlike mine, that'll show these to you much better than I can do. Okay, let's get started. Walkabout Mini Golf is becoming a virtual reality phenomenon, partly because, well, it's an awesome game. You often heard the phrase, come for this, stay for that. Well, in Walkabout Mini Golf, you come for the mini golf and you stay for all the extra cool things this game has besides mini golf that give it a complete world. It's a vibe. And of course, just like if you're going to a real mini golf, you start here at the what is affectionately known as the shack, where you get your ball, your putter, you pick your course, and you might think, hey, that's a mini golf game, that's all I really need. Oh, there's so much more. Over here you pick your players. Single player. For multiplayer, you can quick match will put you randomly with another person for a 2-player game, or you can set up private rooms to do your own games. I think up to maybe 8 players at a time. Course exit, language select, find out what version you're on. Here's where you pick your course. Another cool thing about the game, even though yes, there are DLC, but you get standard when you buy the game as of May of 2025. 14 different themes. That's 14 courses. But wait, each course has well, they call it easy. I call it normal. Guys, don't insult your players by calling it easy. So you really have 28 different courses standard when you buy the game. Obviously, to get the hard version, you have to earn the hard version. To do that, you can either do it by skill, by coming in under par on a course, or going to the aforementioned lost ball hunt and finding at least 10 of the 18. Every normal or easy course in the game, every hole, and there are 18 holes in a course, at or near every hole is a lost ball. Scavenger hunt, go hunt them down. You get 10 of them, you get the hard version of the course unlocked. If you want to see it ahead of time, you can. They'll tell you what you need to do to get the course, and you can get a look at it. And of course, the load screen gives you a hint. And there you can see, you get a nice overview of what the courses like. But as I said, you get 14 theme standard, this first screen. The second screen, those are all your standard courses. 3, 4, 5, and the 6. Wait a minute, I might have lied to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I thought it was more than that, but maybe it's just 11 courses. Sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Okay, you get 11 standard, or 22 if you count the hard versions. These are other miscellaneous courses you can buy. And there are so many more. There are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait a minute. Yeah. That one comes free. So that's 12. And some more. And these are you can buy. And you get one of those free, I believe. So that's where the other 3 are. So it is 14 standard, meaning 28 total courses included. You can see many, many more. Right now, as of May of 25, there are 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 more courses you can get DLC. So, 14 and 19 is 33 right now, so that's a total of 66 courses available. That's enough mini golf to keep any mini golf fan happy for a long time. But content is, as I said, is just a start. As I mentioned, the lost balls, here's how you would start. As you find the lost balls, it'll sort them into these bins, and a fun thing you can do is if you throw the balls in, you can watch them come back to the ball return chute. That'll keep track of the last 3 balls you've used. And putters, you get the first 6 putters standard. The other putters you have to earn. This says by completing fox hunts. Fox hunts are treasure hunts. You do the lost balls on the easy courses, the fox hunts on the hard courses. Fox hunts are like scavenger hunts. You'll be given a series of clues. They can be text-based. I've seen picture-based. I've seen some. We have to learn a numbering system. I've seen we have to find glowing items. So there's some variety there too. On the sides, you can see they're advertising their 2 latest courses, Raptor Cliffs and Mount Olympus. Here's your announcements board. Like it'll tell you, starting May 1st, everybody got these 6 courses unlocked for free. Advertising mini mode, where we can shrink yourself down to a tiny player and play in a large course. Avatars are a thing. There's a Fraggle Rock avatar pack. There's a bonus fox hunt being advertised, and the last one is usually a comical remark like kindly direct your driving range shots towards targets or other players and not the check-in shack. We're way over on our spackle budget this month. Yeah, always something humorous on the last one. Speaking of humorous, you may notice the sock puppet there. And if you know the trick, you can turn your putter into a sock puppet. Not too useful for single player, but for multiplayer, I'm sure it's a blast. that bat. So, you might be thinking, okay. And of course, you have you can set up multiple profiles on a headset. You can customize your avatar, which you'll only see in multiplayer, and you'll never see your avatar except for here. That's for other players to see. A whole host of settings, accessibility options. You can set your default power. You can set your angle, how you wish to move. Say to make it to your level for VR happiness, accommodation, volumes, of course. If you want it to point out where your ball is, show you the ball trail. If you want to enforce the stroke limit, if you want to be notified when it's your turn and of your opponent's score, so set your language, you know, the standard stuff. And you need a magnifier, and yeah. And I thought for a long time, great, I got mini golf. Then I remembered, for some reason, I didn't think of this at first. I'm in virtual reality. I can turn around. And like any good mini golf, there's a practice green. There's also a driving range. This is Walkabout Mini Golf, so you can, if you so choose, instead of using the teleport, you actually walk. And the game does, even though it's mini golf, it does involve chip shots, so you can practice your long chip game. You can practice. You can play 10 balls. You can play 60 seconds, or you can play till you hit everything using either your putter or a slingshot for even more fun. You see, I don't use the slingshot shot much, but if you were good at it and actually hit a target, you actually score points. You see, I'm not. So, yeah. And it keeps score for you and all that good stuff. For your short game, it offers an extensive putting green, more than you'll find at. In fact, their putting green could be a full-scale mini golf. This is a choose-your-own-adventure. It doesn't care what hole you're going to, so you can practice whatever you want. You can see that awesome golf skill that I don't have. And in practice mode, you'll just pop the ball back out. Ready for your next you know, another hole and try again. I think there are 31 targets you can go for. So, plenty of, and since it is a practice area, I can drop the ball wherever I want it. So, plenty to do there. And we just missed the raft. See if we can get it at the other dock. Remember how to get there real fast. Oh. I'll probably miss it again. Or let me board here. I don't think it will, but we'll see if it lets me board here. Because of course, come to the mini golf, stay for the ride. Look, see if it'll let me on. Nope. Gotta go back to the main dock. Let me speed this process up a little bit. You can you have flight mode, where I can actually fly around the course. I recommend you have good VR legs to do that. Now we can just take a nice scenic ride. Would you expect this out of a normal mini golf game? And yeah, that theme song will become an earworm for you. And now we can find out what's in the cave. Evidently the cave has some barrels and crates of supplies. A nice torch. And the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water! There's where we tried to board. I thought you could board there, but it's not. And of course, treasure. And more treasure and somebody's campsite. That pirate ship's seen better days. A nice lagoon. There, maybe that's Gilligan's Island. There's Skull Mountain. That might be another place on the graph from the putting green. There's the driving range. There's the welcome shack. And the pirate ship ahead of us looks to be in much better condition. You can get up on that pier, you can go in that building, but the only way I found to get to that pier is through flying. Again, as long as you have some good VR legs, people comment that the flying can really do it to a person if you don't have good VR legs. And there's the front side of water. Kind of looks like Splash Mountain. But, and again, since this game does promote multiplayer social gaming, we go up this rather dubious looking stairway, across this bridge. Oh boy. I'm just going to close my eyes while I do this. Okay, back on the rickety stairs. Dubious. Keep going up. And there's a nice hangout pool. Good. Looking a nice drink. Maybe a Mai Tai there. Don't worry, the game does look out for your safety. No going over the falls. Sorry. But rather than going all the back, not misread. Wasn't that long. Again, this is Walkabout Mini Golf, right? Even my avatar's like, I don't feel like that. Okay. And again, through flight, you can get pretty much. You could get on that island through flight. Oh, hole in the sand trap. Well, I guess it does help you practice some game mechanics like evil holes on ramps. And one mystery worth exploring. If you peer in that hole, you might be able to see a stairway. Curious. And you can go in here to the employee side of the counter. Hi, welcome to 2 Days Mini Golf. But just ignore this TV and go around here. This door's open. And what's this? I probably should have put a spoiler alert before I did this in case anybody would consider this a spoiler. But this is even here. You can see props from the courses. It's a break room, somebody's sandwich. Project from Raptor Cliffs, some fudge from Raptor Cliffs. Either a fridge or a vending machine, time clock, and some of the artwork from Raptor Cliffs. Water cooler. It's always worth coming down here every so often because they change this stuff. So it's always worth coming down here to see what's available. Like this will give you some clues as to what may be coming. Like we had the employee mode, which is what we're in. Slingshot mode was introduced. Leaf blower. The sock puppet. The mystery. And a star. Oh, and the insect mode. Always worth coming down here to see what you might get a hint at what's in the future or reminisce about your favorite parts of the game that you've already seen. From the break room, there's the locker room. Employee of the month, and I get these middle two restrooms. The Puffin's restroom, and I'm not sure whose restroom that is. But it gets even weirder. Down these stairs, even further. You can forget about this level. So far, nothing here is activated. But if you're going down this long hallway, you notice that some of the doors have red lights. Those areas are unlockable. The ones with no lights, you can see there's not much to be seen there. The ones with lights, currently there are 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm sure over time they'll get the rest of these open, but yeah, let's look at this one. You might get some, if you know your courses, you might get some hints about what course this is. But of course, if you try to open it, This door is locked from the other side. Find the employee entrance within the course to gain access. And you can find the door in either the easy or hard version, but it'll be locked in the easy version. But since it may be easier to find in the easy version, once you find it, you can go to the same place in the hard version, open it, and for 2 of the 4, it's just a alternate way to get to the course. You still have to go through the loading screen, so it, But in 2 of them, it unlocks a new different game modes. That's kind of fun. And that, we'll leave it there. Actually, no, before we leave it there, let me show you, let me give you an idea what the ball hunts are like. We'll just, I'll show you the first one. Consider it a gift. I'll show you the first one. So, as I said, at or near every pole on the easy levels, or normal levels, like tucked here behind this tree and these rocks, there's the lost golf ball. Just use a thumbstick to grab it. It'll confirm you got it. It'll check it off on your scorecard. And when you go back to the main menu, back to the shack, you can see it come down the ball return, and it'll go in the bin for that course. And now through the magic of multiple profiles, yes, I have found them all. The settings are different. Each player profile can have their own settings. Each profile does their own ball and fox hunt and use their own stats. So that's kind of nice. But each course on the hard level, if you finish the fox hunt, you get a themed putter, especially for that course. You start out with those over there. The first 6 come standard. But say for like Tourist Trap, you would get that themed putter. And on the hard courses, if we start them, again to give you just a quick idea, on every hard course, somewhere on hole 1, to find it, it'll point out the object you're looking for, in this case bottles, but you can't just go willy-nilly through the course. You have to do them in order. I'll grab it. Now on your wrist, on your scoreboard, we're going to get you what hole you're on, the par, what stroke you're on, your round score, and the time of day. Always useful when you're in virtual reality, so you know how much time you've wasted or blown or enjoyed. But you'll get the hint, like in this case. Number 1, welcome to Captain Fox's treasure hunt. Find all the bottles with clues inside, and you'll unlock the mystery of his final resting place. Yes, the fox hunts usually give you the backstory for the course. Let's start by getting a gull's eye view of the island. Look below the stairs on your ascent to the 16th hole. And if you were to go to hole 16, as you ascend the stairs, you'll find it in the next bottle somewhere. It's been a while since I've done this. So it's somewhere on the stairs. To hole 16. And theory, you would see a bottle somewhere. This is that great, skillful skeleton. Oh, there it is, right there. Again, you just grab it, you get the next clue, and so forth, so on. Women's ship wrecked on this cursed island. She lost the main mast and most of the souls on board. Your next clue would be floating in the broken crow's nest. So you would find the crow's nest of the ship next if you were doing this for realsies. And with that, the Welcome Island and my intro orientation are out of the way. In the next video, we'll actually play golf. How does that sound?